Hi, Alan SoCal. I am reviewing the K&F Concept 60 watt LED light. I call them floodlights, but that's where I come from, or spotlights. This particular spotlight, and see, there I go, it's a spotlight to me. This particular light came in a month or so ago, and I spent some time playing with this 60 watt unit from K&F Concept, and I had a 150 watt that came in, and it was a great pair, and I'll tell you why. If I were shooting outside and let's say my subject or subjects were under a large oak tree, okay? And it was a reasonably bright day, but under the tree we had some good shade. Well, then that gives me the opportunity to artificially illuminate that shaded area to bring it closer to ambient light. And that's where the large light is useful, the 150 watt. Now, if that same group is just a group of two or one person, and I'm doing a one-on-one interview, let's say, and it's outside and it's under a shaded tree, a smaller light like this is a bit more controllable. I can use the reflector, or they provide a snoot, a little focusing light modification device. Both of these, by the way, Bowen's compatible. This particular light, and another thing I like about it, it has a spring-loaded, right here, there is a pull-down spring-loaded, let me see if I can do this. It's spring-loaded. The 150 I've got, now see, it's locked in. I pull down on the spring and it allows me to turn all the way. By the way, there's the COB LED assembly, COB circuit on board technology, and then you lock it back in. I can do the same when I'm changing out to the snoot, this little focused smaller light. And let me just illuminate and bring us back out again here so you can see. This little snoot hole, it's a plastic device, provides, it corrals in the light. So much like a barn door, it provides the ability to focus in the light in a small area. These are two accessories you get with the light, and this was just a great package. Pricing was good, by the way, and I've got it on low power, just saying. Pricing was extremely good, $130. The instructions, you really don't need them if you've used lighting. It's good to go over them. The back side of the light, and again I'll bring this in for you. The back side of the light offers manual control on your light intensity. I can bring this up to 100. Okay, and the detents are nice and small values. And you've also got a couple of membrane type buttons here. This one here is to set up the group and channel if you're running a number of these lights. I coordinated with the remote control. I just shut the light off to prove it's a remote. This remote, very, very basic. It offers you on-off capability as well as intensity, obviously, because that's most important. So here you can see it'll take this light up to 100, and if I push the negative, it brings it back down to a low of 10%. So very simple remote. The interesting thing about the remote control, and it got a little confusing, to be quite honest. Let me bring us back out again. There we go. The remote control has an on-off switch over here on the side, so be very, very sure to remember that if it's in the off position and you're pushing on the power button and nothing is happening and you're going, I got a bad remote, the batteries are bad. It took me about 3 minutes to then look on the side of this thing and see a switch. Although on something like this, yeah, it's the only switch on the side. Everything else is a push button. This one is an extra, probably for an upgraded version of the light. I'm extremely happy with it. The fan is running, but I'm telling you, it might as well not have a fan. It's that silent. You might have heard it there. But it's not an issue. It's a non-issue, which is great. So one of the things that I really like about this unit, the fan is near silent. CRI index of 95 plus. I would expect that. 3.5 pounds. It's a very light light. That's redundant? No, 2 different lights. And I like it. I'm giving it 5 stars. It's actually a very, very useful tool for me, especially, as I said, to do controlled spot lighting. I don't need 150 watts. 60 is great for working with a single subject for a video project.